Hello, we're at West Broad Elementary School, and we're going to take a visit to Mrs. Pitt's classroom. She's going to model the third grade Problem of the Day activities.
Today I'm going to be showing you how to use Plickers to go over your student responses to a variety of text. We're going to be using the third grade Problem of the Day that the district created to go over the answer choices and to prepare students for the upcoming AIR assessment. So question number 1 says, what caused states to offer campouts and activities in state parks? So what caused states to offer campouts? So basically what it is after you create an account, each student is assigned a number and they are given a Plickers card that matches their number. And while we are going over it, students have their Problem of the Day in front of them. We go over each question, and as we're going over it, I use my smartphone device to display the question. So beforehand, you do need to go into the Plickers account. It's really easy, and upload the questions and put in the responses. And then you also get the option to choose, the correct answer. So when you're going over it, students are able to see the correct answer choice. All right, so the answer was B. So 10 students, I love how you're getting excited. So 10 students chose B as the correct answer. So what happens is while we are going over the question, the students raise their Plickers cards. If they think the answer is A, B, C, or D, they hold their card. If they think it's D, for example, they'll hold the card up like this, making sure not to touch any of the black area. It takes a little bit of practice, but once they get used to it, it's pretty easy. So they'll hold their cards like this, and what happens on my smartphone device after you download the app, you click the photo button, and I carefully scan the room, making sure that I get each student's card, and I am able to see, which is really neat, I'm able to see each student's response. So the only person that knows, who got what question wrong is me. So it is kind of nice that students aren't able to see that. Here on the smart board, and you'll see in a moment, the answer choices as I'm scanning will pop up in a graph form. So students will know that, a lot of students are choosing A, some choose B. So it is really a fun way to go over a reading assessment. Using Plickers is just a really great way for the kids to see the score report as a whole. They're able to see, how the class performs, and I'm able to give them a percentage, which is really nice. I can say, well, 100% of the class chose C, and so we're kind of able to talk about the answer choices, and it also gives me the opportunity for the kids to share, maybe why C wasn't the best option. So I do not need to hear if you chose D. What you should be doing is thinking about what you chose and thinking, well, I guess I can see why B would be the correct answer. Using technology is a great way to get the kids engaged in their learning and also just to make it fun. Third grade, we stress a lot the importance of reading and being able to explain your thinking. So it's just a great opportunity to use technology in the classroom.
Teaching points to consider when using the Problem of the Day activities. Use prompts to help guide discussions. Ask students questions like, what answer choice confused you? What evidence in the text proves your answer choice? Where did you find it? Highlight it or underline. Were there answer choices that were obviously wrong? What answers could you eliminate and why? Allow time for students to engage in collaborative discussions. Use strategies like turn and talk, small group discussions, and large classroom discussions. Look for any trends. Are there certain standards or aspects of the standards that are confusing to your class? Are there standards that students are highly successful in? What can you use from those standards to bridge the learning to other standards? Are your students able to identify the distractors in each of the questions? Finally, are your students using the writer's checklist accurately? Can they determine if their writing has the components required by the new rubric? Provide opportunities for students to peer check or conduct classroom checks of model or anonymous examples.